all cosmos. So here it was brought up to what? Up to the creation of Mahadeva. Mahadeva, that means Shiva. Ishvara in the form of Shiva. It was shown Narayana is Mahadeva, Mahadeva is Narayana. One should not Ishanaha. Narayana for the Ishana is Mahadeva. Mahadeva himself Narayana Ishana. One should not distinguish between these two. It is not the form, it is the very basis of the formless. Because the ultimate divinity principle, the final reality principle, is free from form. It is never sakara, it is nirakara. Because anything which has got form means it is circumscribed in space. Being circumscribed in space, it is limited and therefore destructible. Ultimate reality is not destructible. It is indestructible. The all-pervasive Chaitanya, without which we have no existence of ours. Not only no existence of ours, we are not able to do any vyavahara. That divinity principle as antaryami, abiding in us, enlivens us, enables us to take to activities. So that it was antaryami. So at one place, the divinity principle may have taken the name of this form of Narayana or Vaikuntadipati Vishnu. Other place, Kailasadipati Shiva Mahadeva. But principle is one and the same as such. It is from the standpoint of different vyavaharas in the Srishti. Such forms are taken to. And those who are not able to appreciate or know directly the ultimate reality, which is not sakara, they have been given the upasanas, meditations on these deities with form, so that in course of time they develop the mind which is ready to gain the knowledge of Nirakara Bhagavat Sarupa. Now here, up to certain stage, the creation has taken place. Further, after Mahadeva, the creation of Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma. The Brahmaji, one of the trinities. So with 4 heads, his creation is taken place. Read Atha Punayeva.
Atha Punaha Eva Narayanaha Saha Anyat Kamaha Manasa Dhyayata.
Atha, after the creation of Mahadeva, Ishvara in the form of Mahadeva. Punaha Eva, once again, Narayanaha, that divinity principle, Narayana. See, this was not Vaikuntadi Vishnu. There is a divinity principle. We have seen the derivation also. Narayana, Saha Narayana, Anya Kamaha, with the desire of creating further in the creation. Manasa Dhyayata, he meditated. Continue. Tasya.
Tasya Dhyanantasthasya Lalatat Svedaha Apapat.
Tasya. Who that Dhyanantasthasya Lalata? The one who was so absorbed in the dhyana, from Lalata, forehead, Svedaha Apata. Sweat drops fell. Drops of sweat fell down. What is that? It is further described. Ta.
Ta imaha pratata apaha.
Those sweat drops from the Narayana's forehead. Now the form is there. Because creation, Ishvara as a creation is going to take place. Imaha pratataha apaha. These pratataha. Pratataha means spread. Apaha, water. This is the water which is spread everywhere. Apaha, this word always used with plural. Singular and dual is not there for apa. So that there is not waters. You can't say water. This water which is spread everywhere. On the globe, more water than the earth. So therefore, this that is what that was born. From there, what was born? Continue.
Tataha tejaha hiranmaya mandalam.
From that water, tejaha, fire principle. Hiranmaya mandalam sanjatam. Add there sanjatam, born. Hiranmaya mandalam. This entire cosmos so was born. Then continue.
Tatra brahma chaturmukha ajayata.
Your tatra should be taken as tasma. From that Hiranmaya mandala, what is that? Brahma. See, distinct from Brahma. Brahma is nominatives, neuter, nominative singular as Brahma. Substantive is Brahman. And in the neuter, nominative singular, it becomes Brahma. That we call in English, we put it as Brahman. Whereas this, what is that? Same thing in the Pullinga. Pullinga, what is that? Pullinga, what is it? Not feminine case. What is other case? Masculine. In the masculine case, Pullinga, masculine case, so it is Brahma. Brahman, substantive. The masculine, neuter, not masculine, this, what is that? Nominative is Brahma. Then what you ask? Then you may ask, what is the Strilinga feminine? Brahmani. But not Brahmani. Brahmani. But that is not the context here. Brahma. When you say Brahma, we mean one of the Trinity. For convenience, we use the word Brahmaji. There's nowhere in the Shastra Ji is there. No dictionary has got Ji. We add that as a respect as Brahmaji, as a concrete individual. Brahmaji. Otherwise, in Sanskrit, Brahma, Brahma. That distinguishes between neuter gender and masculine gender. And masculine gender is one of the Trinity. He is the one who is Chaturmukha. Chaturmukha, that is the four-headed one. So he was born. It is just a sample creation. At different places, it is given differently as such. Therefore, as you have seen, Shrutis, Upanishads, Vedas have no tatparya in giving creation. Creation is not the main topic of Shruti at all. Directly or indirectly, revealing the Brahma Sarupa, making one discover that is the main topic of the Vedas, for which, of course, to cater to the people, the seekers who are at different and diverse levels, Veda, as a kind mother, has to provide them the means so that they can uplift themselves from the level what they are now. According to our Sanatana Dharma, no case is a hopeless case. Nobody need condemned. Nobody need to be forward. Nobody need to be condemned forever in the hell. Everyone has got a sure method to uplift oneself. See the greatness of this culture, greatness of Sanatana Dharma. Even the fisherman, Valya, who had, to his credit, we may say, 7 drums filled of pebbles, each pebble denoting one murder. Think of wayside robber. Think of it. What sin he has done. He became sage Valmiki, the first ever poet. Narada initiative say Ram, Ram, Ram. He can't say Ram, Mara, 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 Mar only. That was the mentality. Okay. Answer question. Okay, say Mara, 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 Mara. Then that Mara, 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 Mara became Ram. Such a person purified his antakarana and became the first poet. So how? Means the Vedas give a means at our level, not one way, one path. Finally, you have to discover the real nature of the divinity. But till then, to prepare yourself, diverse means are given, suited specifically, tailor-made for you. Each and every one is a special case. A tailor-made method is given in the Shastras, and if it doesn't fit the Shastras, the Guru tells, studying the disposition of the Shishya, the Guru tells, well, based on the Shastra, do this, you will come to the right track. So that way. So that is now creation up to Chaturmukha Brahma has taken place. Now, the creation, further creation in terms of what? What are called Vyahritis and the Vedas. Chandas, Vyahriti, we'll see what is Vyahriti, we'll see. Vyahritis are spatial utterances, which are generally used with the mantras, and they enhance the potential of the mantras. Bhuhu, Bhuva, Suha, Vyahritis. Such spatial utterances are there. Many more are there. So that is it. So those were created. Prosody was created. Vedas were created. Chandas also means Vedas. Vedas were created. That is now being told. Continue.
Saha adhyayat.
So that Narayana further meditated. Continue. Purvabhimukha.
पूर्वाभिमुखः भूत्वा भूः इति व्याहृतिः गायत्रं छन्दः ऋग्वेदः अग्निः देवता.
Add there Bhavati. Adhyara. Bhavati. This Chaturmukha Brahma, as Narayana Chaturmukha Brahma, Purvabhimukha Bhutva, facing the east, he became all this. What all he became? See, Narayana himself is becoming all these things. There's nothing other than Narayana. Bhutva Bhuyiti. Bhu, here not earth, here is a Vyahriti, a special utterance. Iti Vyahritim, he created. Then Gayatram Chandaha, the prosody Gayatri, meter. Rigveda became Rigveda. And Devata Agni, the fire principle, he became. It is all facing the east. Then Facing the west, what he became? Paschimabhimukha. Read.
पश्चिमाभिमुखः भूत्वा भुवः इति व्याहृतिः त्रैष्टुभं छन्दः यजुर्वेदः वायुः देवता.
Again, add bhavati, adhyar. Paschimabhimukha bhutva. Facing the west. Bhuvaha. Actually, bhuva means antariksha, internal space. But here it is vyarati. Bhuva iti vyaratihi. Then traishtubham chandaha. Trishtub chandas, prosody, meter. It became. Yajurveda, he became Yajurveda. Then Vayu Devata, the deity Vayu, he became. Continue.
उत्तराभिमुखः भूत्वा स्वः इति व्याहृतिः जागृतं छन्दः सामवेदः सूर्यः देवता.
Jagatam. Vyahrutihi Jagatam. Actually, it is Jagati Chanda. Jagati, name is Jagati Chanda. Here is the Jagatam. Uttarabhimukha Bhutva. Facing the north, Narayana in the form of Chaturmukha Brahma. What is that? What he became? Swaha iti. Swaha, Swaha stands for heavens. Here it is Vyarati. Swaha iti Vyarati. He became the Vyarati. Jagatam Chandaha became Jagati Chandas, meter, prosody. Samavedaha became Samaveda. Suryo Devata Bhavati became Surya Devata. Facing the south, let us say. Continue.
दक्षिणाभिमुखः भूत्वा महः इति व्याहृतिः अनुष्टुप् छन्दः अथर्ववेदाः सोमः देवता.
Again, Bhavati. Dakshinabhimukaha, facing the south. Bhutva, having faced the south. So they say Narayan, the form of Chaturmukha Brahma, Maha iti Vyahriti Bhavati. Becomes the Vyahriti, the special utterance in the form of what? In the name Maha Bhavati. Anushtuk Chanda, meter, prosody, in the called Anushtuk. Then Atharva Vedaha, so that it become manifest as Atharva Veda. This is all manifestation of Narayana in a succession. Then Somaha, Chandra Devata, Soma Devata, Bhavati. Now, the same Narayana with all these forms is otherwise called as what? Virat. So he became the Virat with all beings and entities, with all entities. And this Virat is being given for what? Upasana, with a place to take to Upasana. This, the mantras that are coming closely resemble, not totally, closely resemble Narayana Sukta portion. After Purush Sukta, Narayana Sukta is studied, chanted. So I will read. Sahasrashirsham Devam Sahasraksham Vishwashambhuvam Vishwatah Paramam Nityam Vishwam Narayanam Harim. Sahasrashirsham Devam. That Deva, with the Deva, One who is Dedipyamana Rupatva. One is resplendence, or who is in the form of Agni, Indra, Mitra, Varuna, Adi, Deva Rupaya Sitam. Who abides in the Devas, the deities, in the sense Agni, Indra, Mitra, Varuna, etc. So Sahasra Shirsham Deva. That Virat Sarupa, which has got Sahasra Shirsha, because the heads of all living beings are the part and parcel of Virat Deva. All living beings and entities are the part and parcel of Virat Devata, because Virat Devata is deity of macrocosmic, samashti, gross bodies, stula shariras. All our bodies are included in that. Just as in a forest, all the trees that are there in a particular region are included. So all our bodies are the part of Virat Sarupa. So therefore all our heads, Shira, are the heads of what? Virat. So therefore Sahasra. Sahasra not in the sense 1,000, innumerable, countless. Sahasra Shirsham Devam. Means such Virat Sarupa, we meditate. Where? The sthana of meditation also will be given. Sahasraksham, one has got endless, limitless eyes, because all eyes belong to him only. Sahasraksham. Vishwashambhuvam. Vishwashambhuvam. The one who is Vishwashambhuvam. So the one who becomes the Sham of all. Vishwa also means Sarva. So the one who is the Sham. Sham means Sukham, Mangalam. So one who becomes the Ananda of all, in the sense, anywhere, any Ananda to any degree is this Narayana Sarupa Paramatma only. There is no other source of happiness. It is a very important thing, and we commit the blunder here. The purpose of our life is to gain happiness. But unfortunately, we behave like that musk deer. You know that musk deer story? Musk deer, I think even today they are there or not. I don't know whether musk deers are there or not. But it's not an imagination. They were there. Maybe I think even today must be there possible. In that navel, musk used to be there. And that musk used to spread fragrance. But that deer doesn't know that it is from his nest, and it goes on smelling everything and anything and everything to find out where it is. Like that, we are great musk deers. Ananda is our Sarupa. We cannot believe even. Leave alone accepting. How is it possible? How can you be Ananda? Ananda is our true nature. Whatever that we refer to as I is Ananda, Paramananda. Alas, we search in the world. Is it not? Every birth, in human birth, it goes on. Other embodiments are what? Programmed. But here, with effort, self-effort, human beings are running on. You know, first comes what? Security. paisa. Then kama, desires, shadi karo, children. Then what? Artha kama ho gaya. Dharma थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे दिखता है, because adharma means easy ways. Dharma, the restriction is there, but one has to take dharma to avoid future sorrows. Adharma, it appears as though quick gains are there, but and in this fellow amasses wealth. Flats and flats are filled up with currency notes. उधर बाप बैठा है, ED, Income Tax Department, CBI, they are waiting there. They were thought, because power is in the hand, we can do that. But the time wheel changes. Now tell me, is it a source of joy or sorrow? Money was amassed for the happiness. You just see what is going on. Our country only presently few months or so. Those who are rolling in luxury because of such shortcut method of earning at the cost of the people, rotting in jail, have no proper place to sleep, no proper food, no proper toilets. Can you imagine this? And they were posing as heroes. But Shastra forewarns, follow dharma. It doesn't matter if you don't succeed in the artha kama, but never cast to win the dharma. And if you take to dharma, the mind becomes disciplined. And that dharma annuls the past duritas. It incapacitates the past sins that pose adverse obstructions in your pursuit of gaining the Atma Jnana or the highest goal of life. And thereby, by the life of dharma, maturity dawns. Maturity means viveka. Viveka comes, this person doesn't take his till now pursuits for granted. He inquires and analyzes and finds that this is not going to give him the true joy. So he develops the maturity in terms of vairagya. Once that is gained, that is staunch, that person will never rest contented until he discovers Swarupa Paramananda. It's a matter of time, depending on how prepared the mind is. So to get this, and because he discovers his Swarupa, Paramananda Swarupa, for which disposition, prepared frame of mind is necessary, for which karma and upasanas are the means. Here, in this context, upasana is given on Virat Swarupa. So that means your mind dwells on that, it gets withdrawn from the Vishya Sakti, and you discover what you are by inquiry further. So therefore, I say, Sahasraksham Vishwa Shambhuvam the one who is the entity because of whom all Mangala Ananda takes place or Ananda is gained in this cosmos. Vishwataha Paramam. It is Vishwataha. It is superior, independent of Vishwa. Sarva. Entire Jagat depends on this, but this is independent of Jagat. Vishwata Param Nityam Vinasha Rahitam. Free from Vinasha. And again is Vishwam. What is Vishwam? Sarvam. Sarva Rupatva. Everything is that only because without that nothing can happen. See, for example, a rope is mistaken as a snake, did not be always a snake, or a garland, or a stick, or a crack in the earth, or a patch of urine of bull, etc. In the dusty road of villages, you find such patches. In the dim light. Now, all these are in reality what? Rope only. But snake cannot be stick, stick cannot be garland, garland cannot be crack in the earth, crack in the earth cannot be the patch of urine of a bull. They differ, but the basis is one and the same rope. So like this, the entire Jagat has got numberless, limitless names and forms. But it is only one entity, it is Sarvam. It appears as everything. Vishwam, Narayanam, Naranam, Ayanam. This Narayana word can be defined many ways. Ayanam, Gantavyam, abode of all living beings. We are Naraha because we are supposed to discover Narayana. Don't say Vaikunthadipati Vishnu. The Parameshwara Swarupa, Ishvara Swarupa, Paramatma Swarupa. Then Narayanam, Harim. Puranically, Sarim can be said, Harati Papani Hari. Harati Papaniti Harihi, Harati Papaniti Hara. Suffix differs. Meaning is one the same. Hari Hara. But here, Harihi. The one who on destruction of Jagat reduces everything to Parameshwara Tattva. In the sense, is the very basis, Adhisthana of the Jagat. Jagat destroyed, what remains is Brahma, Narayana, Hari. Hari. Continuing. Vishwamevedam purushastad vishwamupajivati patim vishveshwaram devam samudrekam vishwarupinam. So, take Anvaya. Purushaha idam vishwam eva. So what is that? Purusha? Idam Vishwam Eva. This Purusha is nothing but this Vishwa, entire creation. Again, that Purusha, what is that? Tad Vishwam Upajivati. So that Purusha, Vishwam Upajivati, makes entire Jiva, entire Vishwa, Jagat, Chetanavan, sentient. If Sachetanata, sentience, is seen in this Jagat, it is because this Purusha only, this Narayana only, the one who is the ultimate divinity principle. So therefore, this Purusha, who abides in all the embodiments, so that is Purusha or Purnatvat Purusha. Purau Ushati Purusha. One who abides in the all embodiments Purusha. Or the one who is Purna, full and complete, limitless, Ananda Sarupa. There's nothing other than that. Desha Kala Vastu Parichitatas are not there. So that is that Purna Purusha. Idam Vishwam, entire Jagat. And that Purusha, what does it do? Tad, that Purusha, Vishwam Upajivati. So that is, it enlivens the entire Jagat. Or, and everything subsists on this Purusha only. Patim, it is Pati. Why? Pati, iti Pati. Palaka, one who sustains the Jagat as the Pati. Vishwasya Palakatvat Pati. Generally, in our languages, Pati means husband. It is secondarily. One who protects is Pati. And as per our culture, husband is supposed to protect the wife because she doesn't go for earning, etc. Not nowadays. Earlier, division of labor was there. The wife's duties were to look after the house and especially the children. Upbringing of children, not an ordinary job. It is not a job to be given to ayahs, because the one who brings up children must be of good conduct, culture, with moral and ethical values to mold the young minds accordingly. What culture you can expect from ayahs? Mothers go to office to earn. One Satya Sai Baba said, your financial problems may get solved, but by this you will face such problems in life for which there will be no remedy when the children grow up. At one place is sarcasm. The children of nowadays will cry, weep when the ayah dies and not when the mother dies. So that means that's cultural. This was there, those because plenty and prosperity was there. The husband used to earn, etc., and protect. But she had equally more important job of bringing up the children and other aspects of the houses. So like that, now even today we say, wife is called home minister. Home minister is home minister. She runs the home department. Very important. See? In politics, home ministry is a very important thing. Top, like the finance. So the home minister. Now, Pati. Pati the Pati, the one who protects Pati. And it was, secondly, it was used for husband. But in course of time, people forgot this. and took the primary meaning of pati as what? Husband. Problem comes when those people who are little more in conversion, etc., not truly religious people, using the religion as a tool to earn money by conversion, etc., they accuse us that is your Krishna God who had 16,000 wives? Who said Krishna has 16,000 wives? The context is with that Narakasura. Narakasura had held captive 16,000 women from all royal families, etc., kept in the prison. So now Krishna, he has come to destroy the Dushkritam. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya dushkritam. The evil doers. Narakasura is the one on the card. But Krishna didn't give the opportunity to Narakasura being killed at his hand. To get killed in the hands of Avatara is a great honor. That is what Ravana wanted. Ravana wanted. So here no. Krishna wanted to teach him a lesson. He had insulted the woman and he was killed in the hands of woman. It was Satyabhama who was fighting and Krishna was driving the chariot. Satyabhama killed. Those days, don't think they were queens were all archers. By even Sita taught Rama and Lakshmana, Lava and Kusha. When Kausalya and not Kausalya, Kaikeyi taught archery to Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrugna. She was killed in that. Those days, if needed, somewhere I heard Arjuna wanted to go away from the battlefront. How can I get all this? It is not recorded in the Bhagavad Gita, but that Mahatma said, perhaps Krishna must have told Arjuna, Arjuna, I didn't know that you are such a coward. Had I known so, I would have brought Draupadi in your place and she would have fought. Whether Draupadi fights or not, but Krishna must have told, but it is not recorded. It is not recorded. So they were great archers. I don't know whether Draupadi was an archer or not, but certainly Satyabhama was so, Kaikeyi was so, like that they were there. Sita was so. Sita was so. So therefore, Pati. So then Narakasura was killed. All these captives, 16,000 were released. Krishna said, I have released you. You go your homes now. Not present day. They pleaded, Bhagavan, say, we are not acceptable in our homes now. We were elsewhere. They said, you are our Bharta. Pati. Same meaning is Bharta. Bharta means one who nourishes. You are a Bharta. Krishna accepted them and they nourished them. He protected them. So that is our Patim. That is one meaning. Other is Krishna is Paramatma Tattva. Manifest in the yogic parlance in Sahasrara chakras. And in the yogic parlance, Sahasrara chakra has got, it is like a lotus, not physical lotus, but yogis can see that with their subtle buddhi, which has got 16,000 petals, wherein Paramatma Tattva abides, the master of 16,000 petals. So it is not just simply like that. It's not a cheap thing that he has got 16,000. Of course, these people can be answered. Yes, if at all to answer in their own language. Krishna is God because he had 16,000 wives and he kept all happy. You first have 2 wives and keep both of them happy. Let us see. Will you be able to do it? Krishna could do 16,000 wives. There was no answer. But it was not so. Bharta, Pati, who is the sustainer of the entire Jagat, because Patim, the existence aspect, the knowledge aspect, Ananda aspect in the entire creation is fostered by, lent by Paramatma Tattva, Narayana only. Patim. Vishweshwaram, overlord of entire Vishwa Jagat. Devam, Daidipa Manatva, resplendent interest of knowledge principle. Samudrekam, Samudrekam means it is like this. Samyak Udrekam means Atiriktam, means totally unsurpassed, excelled. Paramanta Tattva, what can excel that? No trace of sorrow, what can excel that? Unsurpassed. It is excelled because that principle is identical to Pratyagatma. This Pratyagatma is Brahma Sarupa, Narayana Sarupa, unexcelled Paramanda Sarupa, free from even the least trace of sorrows. So that is how Samudrekam Vishwarupinam, Vishwarupi, Sarvarupi, because as a Sachetana, everything is this only. Want to manifest the entire Jagat, Vishwarupinam. So that is that. You have to add there Urupinam Dhyayata Adhyara, because there is no verb there. Dhyayata. Please meditate on this Virat Swarupa, the Swarupa wherein all gross bodies of the entire creation are comprised. Meditate on that. That will give you a disposition to gain the knowledge of ultimate reality. Now the question is, Upasana means a sthana, a place where Upasya is there, as we mentioned. In the sense, we have to have a place wherein Upasya can be meditated upon. And it is our Hridayakasha, Hardakasha, space in the physical heart, because it is the seat of Antakarana. In Antakarana, wherein in each and every vrittis you can appreciate, be aware of, experience know Paramatma Swarup. That's the only place. Because there, in that Antakarana, Paramatma Swarupa can get reflected as it is, provided you make that Antakarana nirvikalpa, free from Visheshas, the gunas of Adhyasta Drishya Jagat. If you don't purify that, the Visheshas, gunas, attributes of Adhyadrishya will appear as though the intrinsic feature of this Paramatma, Chaitanya Swarupa. So therefore, to gain Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana, after inquiry, Shravanamana, all that needs is to have the Antakarana, which is capable, have the Antakarana. Antakarana is required, but not as it is now, not Bahirmukha, Antarmukha, in its causal form. Some samskara shesha, because it is required, otherwise they will be off from this body. Wherein the Chaitanya Paramatma can get revealed as it is. Like you see your face in the mirror. Was that this upasana is recommended? And in terms of upasana, now the place for this upasana, which is Harda Akasha, is being told. Padma Kosha Pratikasham Lambatya Kosha Sannibham Hridayam Chapyadho Mukham Santatyai Sitkarabhishcha. So, Padma Kosha Pratikasham means it can be Padma Mukula Sadrisham. Mukula means bud, which is like a lotus, blood of lotus flower, like a lotus bud, Padma Kosha. Or like, it is like Padma Kosha in a bud. I hope you know the bud, inside the hollow space is there. So therefore, Kamala Kosha Madhya Chitra Sadrisham. Like the hollow in the lotus bud, Ardhakasha, space in the heart. Padma Kosha Pratika, like that, which is like the lotus bud or the hollow in the lotus. Lambati, Akosha Sannibham. Akosha Sannibham, like a fully grown or blossomed blood, not blood, bud of lotus. Lambati. Lambati means hangs down. What for? Santatyai Sitkarabhishcha Adhomukha. Heart is not, heart also is what? Like a lotus bud, inverted, means tip is below us and stalk is above, like that. So Santatyai, for Jivan Santati, for life to continue, Sitkarabhishcha. Sitkara is sound made in breathing. Breathing, some sound is there, no? How do you, but the breathing is connected to heart or what? Don't breathe, then you'll see what happens. By breathing, you are supplying heart to what? Oxygen to the lungs. From lungs, it goes to what? Heart. So therefore, so which has got such sound made by drawing the breath in for continuance of the life. Adhomukam. And what is it? Such Hridayam Chakasti. Chakas it we added. Such heart is that. Means such heart is the place for upasana of this Virat Swarupa. Will continue.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण मही महिषाः गो